All right, we are here at Jim Major's house in Ankeny, Iowa. And we're here to look at a repair we did several months ago now, probably 2 months. There's actually two on the roof. This first repair here was from pulling a shingle for State Farm. During the process of pulling that shingle, you can see the shingles that were being manipulated were just falling apart. And they're not sealing back down because the material transfer on the shingle is covering that seal. You can clearly see that. So these shingles are never going to seal back down. And the one that we installed looks like it finally kind of sealed back down. Seems a little bit better. But let's address the repair that was done. We had our RLS report come back with a matching shingle. You can see there's a little variance here, but I don't think that's the issue at hand. The issue at hand is the repair itself. During the process of unsealing these shingles with a flat bar, we were really unable to get the seal to break. What ended up happening in multiple areas is the shingles themselves just tore. You can see these tears here. And that's not normal to see something like this when you use a flat bar. So again, I think it goes back to show how brittle these shingles are. They're not really legally repairable. And it doesn't seem like they've sealed back down very well either. Probably due to this material transfer you can see here. You can see a chunk of the shingle is just missing. It's attached to the shingle above it. And so that means that seal did not come apart. It means that the shingle itself failed due to its condition, which obviously was pretty brittle, still is. The shingle that we have installed here has sealed back down, which is great. But all the ones that we had to manipulate for the repair are still loose. They have not sealed back down, and that is because there was an extreme amount of material transfer on the shingles themselves. You can see that right there by that nail. And when that happens, your shingles are never going to seal back down properly. They're always going to have that material transfer present. It's going to prevent there from being a seal that can be made properly. The shingle's just not going to adhere again. You can see how this entire shingle is still lifting. And it is because of all this material transfer. Sure, if you can see that. There you go. So you can see all that material transfer. That's going to prevent these shingles from ever sealing back down. So not only did we damage 1, 2, 3 shingles to do the repair, they're never going to seal back down the same. And they're now susceptible to further damages, wind damages, leaks in their home, and things of that nature. The only way to properly assess for a repair is to either do a BT or to do a actual repair. You cannot just lift the shingles on the edge of the gutter and check for ice and water and call a roof repairable. That's something that we were told in a phone call or an email. I think it was a phone call with the State Farm adjuster, and that's just not possible. A couple of other things I want to point out is we did use a roof snake on this repair, and you can see where the roof snake damaged the shingles. Because again, you're not lifting the shingle up as much, but when you're tacking that nail here on the roof snake, it's pounding into the shingle below and it's causing this damage. And typically State Farm recommends a roof snake for their shingle repairs. I'm not entirely sure why they would do that, because this is also a laminate shingle. It's not a 3-tab, and the roof snake is 4 3-tab shingles. Again, you can kind of see that there is a little bit of a color variance. We're a little less worried about that as we are the repairability here. This roof is legally not repairable. It violates building codes and manufacturer specifications, as well as the Iowa line of sight law slightly, and the Iowa Betterment Act, which says that, if there's damage caused from a repair and the homeowner has replacement cost value, then the insurance carrier would have to pay for those damages. So if this is going to be a cascading failure, then it should be a full roof replacement. And we can't just slope this roof out either and just do the rear slope, because as soon as we come up, we're going to have to manipulate the ridge cap shingles, which are in the same condition as the rest of the roof. We'll have to tuck our felt over the ridge and under this set of shingles 4 to 6 inches, which now means we're having to manipulate 2 rows of shingles at a minimum across the entire length of the roof. So for us to install the felt properly, I'm confident there's going to be damage to the front of the roof as well from trying to manipulate those shingles. Again, this repair failed dramatically. Actually, it's pretty horrible. And I would say that the roof's legally not repairable, and it's also a mismatched shingle. So this homeowner should be due a full approval of the roof on the home. Thank you.